Greetings viewers, this is Monotone Maverick coming at you with another model kit review video. In this video, we will be reviewing this high-end master model from Kotobukiya, the Zoids Gun Sniper W2. The reason why this is called the W2 is because this is the second version of the weasel-unit gun sniper that came out. There were only a couple of differences between this version and the first version that came out several years ago. The first version came with a Leena Toros figurine along with a basket of apples accessory, and I'll explain in a minute why it came with it. There was another gun sniper model kit out there that is just a red gun sniper without the weasel unit ammunition attached to it. Now, some brief history about the gun sniper. In Zoids Chaotic Century, the gun sniper was first introduced in Season 2 Guardian Force, and it was piloted by a sniper who was just searching for gold. In Zoids New Century, this version of gun sniper actually belonged to one of the main protagonists' teammate, whereas this is her second Zoid of the series that she piloted, whereas her first Zoid in the series was a D-Bison. Her name is Leena Toros, and that's the figurine I mentioned that belongs to the first version of this kit. Now as for the basket of apples that I mentioned earlier, there was an episode where Leena was going out shopping, and when she was returning, she had a basket of apples. And that's why the first version of this kit came with that accessory. In the same series, there's another character by the name of Naomi Flugel that pilots a red gun sniper. As stated before, you can get the red gun sniper model kit, and it comes with a Naomi Flugel figurine. I will warn you though, in case you want to get the first version of this kit or the red gun sniper model kit, just because of the figurine alone, you're looking at over $100, if not maybe almost $200 easy. I wish I was joking. Whereas this one is definitely a lot cheaper, and unfortunately this does not come with the Leena Toros figurine, it just comes with a generic pilot figurine instead. Now enough about the history of the gun sniper. Let's look at the box, shall we? So it comes with a really nice artwork, and I always like the Kotobukiya's artwork for their kits. I always like it whenever they showcase it on the battlefield, because as stated in my first video, these were used originally for war, for Zoids Chaotic Century specifically. So I really like how they show that here. Now, this is the version, the gun sniper with the weasel unit ammunition attachment. And now this is what these two is what normally the gun sniper will look like, just without. And of course, after I build this, I believe it gives me the option of whether I attach to the weasel unit or not. So I'm glad I have that option. As you can look here, RZ030, RZ stands for Republican Zoid. Same high-end master model gun sniper W2. Same thing as the front cover of the box. And like I mentioned, you can have it without the weasel unit attachment. And here it is with it. You have a choice of either the orange visor or a clear one. And there we go. Very nice. I do want to add that back in the early 2000s, when they first brought the Zoid model kits in the West, I believe I mentioned in my first video that they were the wind-up, customized, mobilized line. There was a gun sniper kit there. I actually had it. Fortunately, I don't have it anymore. But it was a very simple build. If in case you want that, you can try to find it. It's really hard to find nowadays. But I recommend this kit over that one anyway, just because they have much more posability for this one. All right, now on to the unboxing. Here's the instruction manual. Some specs, very nice. And here is a piece of paper that comes with all these kits. In case you're missing a part, you can order it. I never done so. Hopefully that doesn't ever happen. But yeah, I'm glad they include this. Let's see, it gives you a brief description of the runners that will come with it. Let's see, looks like it's A through P, so a lot more than I thought there would be, so that's very good. Starts with the head, the body, the tail, the arms, the legs here, some weapons, more about the legs, and of course the full attachment. And this is where you'll be building the weasel-unit accessory. Looks very good, and just more specs. And a nice little color palette in case you want to do some customized work or any outlining. I haven't decided if I want to do that for this kit. After I build it, then I will determine if it needs it. And of course, it shows you here how to attach the decals. Well, I forgot to add the reason why this is called a gun sniper. So at the end here, there is a gun basically attached to the gun sniper's tail. And that's basically it. This was a sniping unit in the show. Now, Leena Toros in the Zoids New Century never used this for the sniping tool. She used this for the weasel-unit, which this version is based off of. Whereas Naomi Flugel in the same show used this for its sniping capabilities. And same thing with Zoids Chaotic Century. The pilot I mentioned earlier did use this for sniping. But very good. We'll see here. Looks like we got pieces for the body. I will say pieces for some weapons as well. Say pieces for the legs, I want to say. Maybe the hands, maybe the arms as well. More pieces for the legs. See. More pieces for the weapons. I will say maybe the tail as well. Pieces for the legs as well. See, this is for the missile pods. You can tell from here. For the backpack / weasel units. More pieces for the legs and arms. Pieces for the weapons. I want to say this is for the tail. It looks like some joint pieces. Oh, this one is the mouth. This is the teeth here. that clear visor along with the orange visors I mentioned. Here's a Zoid core. Here's some polycaps just for really decoration. That generic palette I mentioned. And some other polycaps too. This is interesting. I wonder what these are used for. And a decal sheet. So really looking forward to building this kit. It's a kit I've been wanting to get for quite some time now. I had the Terrorist Bomber, I had the Shadow Fox, the Liga Zero, which I'll be making videos on them shortly. So I basically have the entire Blitz team from Zoids New Century at my disposal, so really excited about that. So thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, make a comment. Please be polite. Thank you very much. And so yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I shall catch you next time.